Hi, myself DN Burma. Welcome to my channel Biology by Burma sir. Today I am going to describe the first chapter of class 9th, that is fundamental unit of life, that is cell. So we will study who discovered cell, how was the cell discovered, what is the history behind the discovery of the cell, what are cell theories. Now I am going to start with the introduction of cell. The term cell has been taken from a Latin word cellula, that means a small room or a small chamber. The term cell was proposed by Robert Hooke. Cell was also discovered by Robert Hooke in the year 1665. What is the history behind the discovery of cell? Robert Hooke cut thin slices of cork and observed it under self-prepared crude microscope. He found many small chambers, numerous small chambers, and the small chambers are called cellula in Latin. Hence, he named them cell in English. That is, the term cell was taken from a Latin word cellula. Now, the cell discovered by Robert Hooke was not a living cell. The cell discovered by Robert Hooke was a plant cell. It was a dead cell, and actually it was only boundary, that is, it was only cell having cell wall. No internal living structures were seen by Robert. So now question arises, who discovered living cell? Living cell was discovered by Antony van Leeuwenhoek in 1674. He collected pond water and observed under self-prepared microscope. He found many bacteria and protists in the sample of pond water. So, first living cell was discovered by A.V. Leeuwenhoek. Now we will see what are cell theories. There are two theories regarding cell. One is cell theory and the other is cell lineage theory. First, first of all, what is cell theory? Cell theory was proposed by two German scientists, Schleiden and Schwann. Matthias Schleiden and Theodor Schwann. Schleiden was a botanist. He proposed that all living beings are made up of cell. He proposed this concept in 1838. Schwann was a German zoologist. He also proposed that all the organisms are made up of a small living unit, that is cell. He proposed his concept in 1839. According to cell theory, each and every living being is made up of one or more cells, one cell or more than one cell. And cell is the structural and functional unit of all living beings. But there is one exception of cell theory, that is virus. Viruses are kept in between non-living and living. That is, viruses are connecting link between non-living and living. Outside a cell, viruses are only molecular. Inside a cell, living cell, the viruses use the enzyme system of the cell and multiply to increase their number. Increase in number is reproduction, and reproduction is the characteristic of living beings. Hence, outside a living cell, the virus is only made up of molecule. But inside the cell, the virus is regarded as living. So, viruses are not made up of cells, hence viruses are exception of cell theory. The other theory related to cell was proposed by Rudolf Virchow. Rudolf Virchow, the theory was called cell lineage theory. According to this theory, each cell originates from its pre-existing cell. Each cell originates from its pre-existing cells. That is, cells give rise to new cells. The dictum proposed by Rudolf Virchow regarding cell lineage theory was omnis cellula e cellula, which was translated in English. That means each cell originates from its pre-existing cell. In our prehistoric Vedas, the same concept has been described. In our Atharva Veda, it has been described as Jiva Jivasya Jivanam Jivat Jivo Jayate. जीव से जीव की उत्पत्ति होती है और जीव जीव को जन्म देते हैं. Cells originate from cell and cells give rise to cells. But later on, the cell theory given by Sliden and Swan and the cell lineage theory proposed by Rudolf Virchow were mixed, and now the concepts of both the scientists, that is the scientists of cell theory and the scientist of cell lineage theory, is now regarded as modern cell theory. So according to modern cell theory, each and every organism is made up of one or more than one cell. Cells give rise to new cells, that is, each and every cell originates from its pre-existing cell. And cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living beings. Now we will study about the different shapes of cells, whether it is plant cell or animal cell or microbial cells. So different shapes of cells are round or spherical, oval or egg shaped, elliptical, cylindrical, spindle shaped, barrel shaped, cubical or cuboidal, columnar, polygonal, that is pentagonal, hexagonal, etc., biconcave, irregular, having not definite shape, irregular, and branched. Now we will study the size of different cells. So the common size or general size of cells found in the living beings ranges from 10 micron to 100 micron. 1 micron is equal to 0.001 millimeter. The general size of cells is 10 micron to 100 micron. Now we will know the smallest cell found till now. The smallest cell is PPLO, pleuropneumonia-like organism. It is a mycoplasma and its size is 0.1 micron, that is 10 times less than 1 micron. The largest cell is a ostrich egg, which is 6 inch in size, that is 15 centimeter long and 13 centimeter wide. The longest cell, the longest plant cell is hemp fire, and the longest animal cell is nerve cell or neuron. Both are up to 1 meter long, that is 100 centimeter long. The largest unicellular organism of one cell, the largest organism of one cell, that is the largest unicellular organism, is Acetabularia, which is an alga. It is up to 10 centimeter. The smallest cell found in the body of human is the sperm cell, which is 4 micron in size, and the largest cell found in the body of human is egg or ovum, which is 100 micron in size. In this video, we described the basic things related to cell, that is, who discovered cell, what was the history behind the discovery of the cell, theories regarding cell theory, cell lineage theory, modern cell theory, size of cells, and different shapes of cells. If this video is informative to you, like and share my video and do subscribe my channel. Thank you.